Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading covering the first half of the month, specifically July 1st to July 15th, 2022. This is a general reading with messages meant for those with Aquarius in their birth chart. However, cross-watchers, you are also welcome. Keep in mind that the roles of individuals may be swapped and intensity of the energies may vary. Feel free to take whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. To get more information about what lies ahead, check out readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. So here we see what your intuition has been trying to tell you. You have this card of romance. You also have 7 of Swords. Here we explore how this message influences you in the first half of July. You have Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough. And King of Swords. Here we see how you can heighten your senses as you enter the second half of July. You have Hina Courage, King of Cups. The Six of Pentacles is in the position of your perspective as you enter the beginning of the month. 9 of Cups is what surrounds you. 8 of Cups is the motivator, and 4 of Wands is the outcome. So here, this message of romance that your intuition is telling you about. It is a sense of kind of feeling romantic, whether you have a significant other or not. It's a sense of recognizing that romance is something that you can create with the environment, and also that there requires a sense of vulnerability and intimacy. So even when you do find a significant other, if you don't have one right now, or even if you do have one right now, having a sense of vulnerability and allowing someone else to kind of see that, to show more of a tender side of yourself. That's kind of what the message is. With the 7 of Wands, it's a sense of standing your ground, a sense of possibly feeling tested and kind of sticking to your inner convictions. It's definitely not a place of vulnerability or tenderness per se. So here it's clarified by the 5 of Cups and disappointment. So, for some of you, there may be in the past some type of upset, loss, disappointment in terms of your relationships with others. And so, possibly feeling a little bit guarded and not wanting to show a more tender part of yourself. But, here it's a sense of needing to heal this disappointment, so that you can be in a place where you can open your heart and, you know, have romance when the time is right. And if you're constantly guarded and in a place of disappointment, it might not matter who you're with or who you interact with. That time might never be right if you are kind of stuck in this energy. So here with this koi fish spirit, there's always enough. It's a sense of there is abundance. There's always more fish in the sea. That basically, if you are in that place of feeling love, then you'll attract love to you. A place of, if you feel within yourself a sense of romance, then, you know, that can manifest itself in the material world. So here with the King of Swords, it is another card of kind of protection. This is kings are associated with the element of air, and swords are associated with the element of air. So it's like a mental process. It's like double swords, double mental process, double authority, protection, control. So here it's as if this week, it's telling you that if you're not really opening yourself, you're really going to be rigid about something. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the King of Swords here. You have a Nine of Cups, fulfillment, which is what surrounds you. So here, you know, this concept of fulfillment, that's really that, you know, that concept of always having enough, coming from a place of fulfillment and having that love inside of you, and not being afraid to allow that cup to spill over into other cups, people around you. So here, this concept of courage, it's a sense of really needing to have courage to heal these old wounds and be more in touch with your emotions. Be steady. You can be this position of like kind of standing your ground. You can be sturdy, but here the King of Cups is sturdy when it comes to emotions. So the position being held, it's a different vibe altogether. So with the King of Cups, they're definitely connecting with from the heart. They are full of compassion. You know, they are supportive of others around them. To some degree, they are vulnerable, but they don't allow their vulnerabilities to necessarily push them, you know, over into a sea of emotions. You know, there is the darker shadow side of King of Cups where they might drink or try to numb their emotions because they have too many emotions. But here it's a sense of really having that courage to come from the heart, to recognize that there are experiences, life experiences that lead up to this King of Cups, and that includes disappointments and healing from them, and having a sense of fulfillment in yourself, and then having the courage to open your heart to others. So let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles here, your perspective as you begin the month. And this is a card of balancing wants and needs. It's also a card of charity, of giving without expecting anything in return. And so here, you know, sometimes that's what romance kind of requires, is, you know, doing a gesture without a certain expectation of it being returned exactly, but, you know, like bringing, you know, chocolates on a date, or, you know, even washing someone's plate for them, pouring them a drink, and just being attentive and courteous when they can do things themselves possibly, but, you know, just being generous in that when you can. So you have Three of Wands, and it says vision here. So Three of Wands is kind of expanding, and this vision of kind of creating something outside of yourself, having a desire to have more than, you know, what you currently have, or what you could currently ask for from someone. So here, let's take a look at this Nine of Cups that surrounds you. You have this Prince or Knight of Swords that says determination here on the card. So to some degree, it seems that what surrounds you are, you know, other people who are guarded and other people who are full of love. So possibly, you know, take a look at, you know, those that are around you and see how do they kind of navigate their environment. How are people drawn or repelled by what they do? And here, this motivation of the Eight of Cups, it's a sense of, you know, walking away from something that's not for your best and highest good, but also it may be difficult to do. It may be that this is something that will lead to you having a better sense of yourself. It may help you to kind of heal this disappointment from the past, but and it may also lead to this concept of fulfillment in the Nine of Cups, but it's going to take courage. You know, you have this moon card, and you can see it's like the sun and moon together here. So it's going to take courage to really leave something that's not for your best and highest good. And that could be the guarding, you know, whatever it is that you're guarding. You have King of Discs and Power. So another king coming out. You've got the King of Swords, King of Cups, and the King of Discs or King of Pentacles. So here it's this aspect of power. It could be an aspect of power or control and protection that you're having over your emotions. So let's take a look at the Four of Wands over here. You have the Queen of Wands, and it says vibrancy on the card. So with the Four of Wands, there is a sense of a celebration. You can see There's individuals celebrating. There's a party going on. Queen of Wands, they are courageous. They are, full of passion. They're full of energy. They're compassionate. They're caring. They're loyal. And they know how to have fun. So I would say if you're looking for the guru of romance and passion, love, I would say Queen of Wands is a pretty good one. So here it seems that there is a path forward and towards this celebration of passion and kind of reaching a milestone. But it does seem that it's going to take some work. And actually, I'm noticing I did not clarify this King of Cups, and I'm going to do that right now and see what is revealed. You have Three of Cups and friendship. So here it seems like there's a lot of positivity. Here it seems like the courage, your friends, they can really help you to kind of look at this aspect of the disappointment and the kind of being guarded and really tapping into this positive energy and kind of recognizing what aspects of control and power that are not really serving you in your best and highest good can kind of help you to celebrate a new energy that is really looking for romance, looking to thrive. So I'm going to pull an oracle card here to see which crystal you can use to get you through the beginning part of July. You have Jet. I am divinely protected. I know I am safe. Release anxiety, anger, jealousy, and frustration. Deflect negative energy. Practice meditation on a regular basis. Invoke divine protection. Improve ability to quiet the mind. So here, if this represents anxiety or frustration, anger, and if the swords kind of indicate an active mind, this jet stone here can help you to know that you are safe and you can heal what you need to heal. You can tap into your courage and allow yourself to be fulfilled in yourself and celebrate your accomplishments and really let that vibrant energy out so that you can find the romance, create the romance that you would want in your life. So I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective of the beginning part of the month, and we'll see you next time. Take care.